What is up, Aquamigos? Today I have another video for you guys. Now this is actually something that I've been planning on doing for a while, and you guys have been telling me to do this for a while, and I'm just finally getting around to it. And I almost forgot, guys, before we get started, make sure you go down there and like this video. That would help me out so much. And also, if you would like to see more videos like this in the future, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notifications button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. And let's get into it. So what I have here, it's a UV clarifier for the pool pond, and the way it works, let me show you guys real quick. So guys, the way that this works is that it goes in between your pond pump and your pond filter. So your pond pump pumps water in through one end, and inside this tube right here there's an ultraviolet light, and that light should kill all the algae and stuff, and also parasites, bad bacteria, certain illnesses. Supposedly this should kill ick. So water will pass through here and then go out this side through your pond filter back into your pond. So the one I got is 55 watts, and it's by this brand right here. It's Jebao, I think that's how you pronounce it. And I paid $109 for this. I got it on Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave the Amazon link in the description below in case you want to check this out. And if we go over to the pond over here, you see how like we can't, oh, there's a bee in there. There's a bee in the pond. I gotta get it out. Got him. But you see how we can't see down to the bottom of the pond because it's like so the water's so murky? This should actually clear up the water. So guys, what I want to do is I want to go and install this today, and this video is actually going to take place over the course of about 7 days. I'm gonna go ahead and install it today, and then I want to check on the pond every day and see how much clearer the water gets over the course of 7 days, a full week. Apparently it should make the water significantly clearer over the course of a week. And oh yeah, one more thing before we get started. A lot of you guys have been asking me about an update on the mini pond, and I just want to show you guys the mini pond's actually empty right now. It's right here. Ever since I transferred the Shibunkin goldfish from there to the pool pond, I just haven't had anything in there. So yeah, I figured it would be best to empty it, and let's go ahead and take a look at that Shibunkin goldfish real quick. Here he is right there. If you haven't seen the video where I transferred this guy over, go ahead and check it out. Yeah, check out all these fish. Check out all those. I don't know if you guys can see them, but there's a bunch of rosy red minnow fry down there. So I'm gonna do a quick unboxing real quick, and then we'll go ahead and get it set up. So here it is right here, guys. I definitely was not expecting it to be this big. Like when I've watched videos of it on YouTube and stuff, like it did not look that big in like the videos I was watching, but it is a pretty big thing. So let me just go ahead and show you guys how I'm gonna set this up. So this is the plan right now, guys. And yeah, I need to unclog the pump and the filter because it's like trickling. But this is the plan right now. I'm going to, so if you guys see this hose right here, this hose coming from the pump and along the ground right here, I'm gonna cut this hose probably like right around here. I'm gonna cut the hose in half, and then I'm gonna connect that UV clarifier right there. And just from what I've experienced in the past, when you do this, you're probably also gonna need some of these. I picked these up from Home Depot. I bought a couple of them just in case. I just dropped them on the floor. I bought a couple of them just in case, but you're gonna need like 2 of these little metal clamp things. They were $1.10 each, and that should help you not get leaks. And the way I'm gonna cut my hose in half is with this cutter right here. This is a cutter meant for cutting PVC pipe, but I'm pretty sure it will work with the hose. It says right here cuts up to 1 inch, and I'm pretty sure that's how big my hose is. I'm pretty sure it's a 1-inch hose. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright guys, so that's it pretty much set up. You are supposed to screw it down to a solid surface to mount it. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm guessing that the reason is because when the water pumps through it, in case it moves, like it shouldn't move. But I'm going to test it out and see if it does move because I don't have anything to mount it to at the moment. I could probably find a piece of wood or something to mount it to, but for the time being, it's just going to be like this. And I'll just see how that works. And right here actually, oh by the way guys, I don't think it matters which side is the input and which side is the output, because this isn't pushing any water. Like all the pressure of the water being pushed is coming from the pump, and then the inside of this is basically just a UV light. So I mean, I don't think it matters. Of course, if it does matter, I'll go ahead and flip it around, but that's how I have it set up. Over here is like a little viewing window, and when this unit is turned on, you should be able to see whether the light is working or not through this window right here. They also say every season you should replace the light inside, so I'm guessing like once a year you should replace the UV light inside there. And I did read in the instructions that it did say that it should take 2 weeks for the water to become clear. So I'm just gonna do it for 1 week and see how much clearer it gets over the course of 1 week, because I'm anxious to get this video out. I don't think I could wait 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and plug it in and turn it on. Alright guys, so that's it. If we look through here, you can see the light is on. It's down. You kind of got to look down there. See how you can see that little bit of light down there? That is the light. So guys, I was actually expecting the light to be like purple, like violet, like, you know, ultraviolet light. I would think that would be purple, but apparently not. It's just like a white light, a regular looking white light. The thing that I did but I didn't mention is that you should clip off the smaller ends of the attachment, because so I believe these are for a 1/2 inch hose. So if your hose is bigger than 1/2 inch, like mine is 1 inch, I cut off the 1/2 inch attachments because you don't want to like impede the flow of your water. Meaning that like since you have smaller openings and smaller like a output, the water flow will become constricted there. So that's why you want to cut those off. And hopefully this should fix my algae problem in 2 weeks. But I'm going to post the results of 1 week just because, you know, 2 weeks is a long time to wait, guys. Very long time. Yeah, like look at this algae I have floating. Like after a hot day, that happens. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and clean out the filter and the pump so we get like a nice flow again. So I will be right back. All right, there we go. Again with the good strong flow. I'm probably going to add water again because we lost like quite a bit of water. I always measure by like where that plug is right there, and usually I like to stay above that plug, so I'm going to go ahead and add some water also. And just in case you guys didn't know, this is how I add water to my pool pond. I fill up this bin with water, stick my pond pump in there, I dechlorinate that water, and then I pump it back into the pond through the filter. So I'm adding only dechlorinated water to this pond. If you guys want to check it out, I have a whole video on my pool pond maintenance. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. This is what it looks like right here. Alright guys, so as you can see, I went ahead and raised the water level. And one thing I want to talk about before I move on is that the viewing window down here, it came with like this really cheap washer behind the glass. Like this glass is not actually connected to the cap. It's a separate, just circular piece of glass. And after I had it running for a minute, this started leaking, and it also started leaking from inside here, like between the glass and the cap. So I opened it up and they had this cheap washer in there that doesn't fit correctly in here. So I had to take it out, and then luckily it came with another one of the washers that goes in here. It came with an extra one. So I went ahead and put that in there, and that seemed to make a tighter seal. So just a word of caution for you guys. The washer that comes in there behind the glass, it's no good. It does not work properly. You want to switch that out for the extra washer that's meant for these attachments right here. So guys, take one last look of how green and murky the water is today, because tomorrow when I come in and check on the pond, we're gonna see if there has been any change. And we're gonna see the progress of this UV clarifier doing work on the pond over the course of 7 days. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace. What is up, Aquamigos? So now we are on day 2 of having the UV clarifier running in the pond. Let's go ahead and see if we see any difference. And guys, I can say that no, it does not look like there is any difference yet. It has still been less than 24 hours that we've actually had it running, so I wasn't expecting to see a difference. There it is over there. But yeah guys, I'll be back tomorrow with an update on day 3. What's up, Aquamigos? Today's actually the 4th day. I forgot to film yesterday, so I skipped the 3rd day. Here we are at the 4th day. Let's check out how the pond looks. I don't think I see any difference yet. Today's the 4th day. And like, if there is a difference, it's so slight that I can't really tell. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with the 5th day update. What's up, guys? Here we are at day 5 with the UV clarifier filter. Let's go see how it looks. Well, it's still pretty murky, but you see where the little rosy red minnows are? I feel like I could see them a little better. I'll see you guys tomorrow with day 6. What's up, Aquamigos? How's it going? Here we are with day 6. Let's go ahead and check out how the UV clarifier filter is doing today. So right now, guys, it's kind of early in the morning. We got half the pond in sunlight, half the pond in shade, so I think we can get a pretty good idea of how it looks when it's sunny versus how it looks when it's shady, because I feel like it's harder to see through the water when it's shady. But yeah, like I could even see down to the bottom a little bit. Like I think it might be like ever so slightly clearer, but still, you know, no major difference. I wouldn't say there's any major differences. And I will be back tomorrow with day 7. What is up, Aquamigos? How are you guys doing today? Today is not actually day 7, today is actually day 8. So what happened is yesterday was day 7 and I actually checked on the pond and I noticed that it was actually starting to look a little bit clearer. So I thought, alright, I'm gonna give it one more day so I could give the update on the 8th day instead of the 7th day, so that it might get even clearer than it was yesterday. And I think it did get significantly clearer. Check this out. I mean, check that out, guys. I know it's still not 100% clear, you know, it's supposed to take 2 weeks to make your pond clear, but just after 7 or 8 days, we can already see the rocks at the bottom pretty clear now. Before we couldn't really. And also, like, all the rosy red minnows, we could see them like really clearly now, even when they're swimming at the bottom. To be honest, guys, I was getting a little skeptical, like, to see if this UV clarifier filter was even gonna work, because like I did not notice a difference. But then yesterday, seeing that there was a slight difference in the clarity, and today there's a little bit more of a slight difference in the clarity, my hopes have been lifted a little bit. So I am confident that in 2 weeks, you know, or I guess in 1 more week, the pond will be like significantly clearer. And that makes me really happy, guys. Let's just take one more look over here and I'll go and get the GoPro and get an underwater shot really quick. But yeah, guys, much clearer, much better. Let's take one more look inside here. You can see there's starting to be like algae building up in this window. So once again, guys, I will have the link to this UV Clarify filter down in the description below in case you want to check that out. If you guys like this video, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave me a like. That would help me out so much. And also, if you want to keep up with more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that bell notifications button so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I will talk to you guys later. Aquamigos out. Peace.